Because obviously if I push, then I pull, then I move my feet. No, that's slower than if I push, I pull, and I get my feet to shoot as I'm pushing. So they learn how to set their feet as they're moving the guy with their feet. I get tired of playing these drills. Yeah, we're out of these guys off, so I'm totally not going to most of the work. So we want to have them getting that feel of penetrating. Really sliding their shoelaces, really being able to penetrate deep. Then one of I think the main things, kids drill all summer and they fun drill. They don't get their stance, they don't stay accurate in how they contact the wrestler. So what we do is we go to head-to-head drills, and I really believe these drills help us a lot. Just getting them down to their stance. And incidentally, the first 3 weeks of the season, I constantly yell at them to stay down in their stance because they all want to drill like this. And then they get down. So I'm constantly get down in your stance, get down in your stance. Also to get your hands in the elbows. One of the things that we reinforce and they hear for 2 weeks from me is he puts his hands on me and then I do this. To me this is not a tie-up. There's no tie-up. So I make them grab elbows or come back inside. But just when this guy's drilling on me, I really get on the elbows so they can start to learn to attack. So when we're drilling and that man is drilling on me, I really stay after him with my elbows. Since there's no offense, there's no counter offense, there's no defense at times like this. Unless I show my thumbs, then that's different. They tend to just want to lay their hands on. So I really stay after them about that. Then I really stay after them about reaching. Don't reach, don't reach, don't reach. So how they contact. We want to make sure they're contacting, staying down their stance, contacting. And it starts to just sharpen them up with the hands. Because all summer long they haven't stayed in their stance, they've got hands in their class. So we need to get them. Okay, so what we do is head-to-head drills, again, get them in their stance. Very basic and fundamental drill. We won't start by hand right at back. What we do is we just circle. We want them to feel tension. So the heads don't separate, put tension on each other. We just circle. So we're having the feel of being in their stance and having a position. Then what we'll do is shuffle forward and backwards. I go back, I go back. Circle, pressure. We start to get them a feel of getting in their stance and learning to use their head, not their hands. Then the first drill we do is I'm going to start to then gain head position. So what I'll do is I'll circle until I get my head snap. It's not even just like it's not here, it's short. As soon as I get an angle, now I can reach the leg. So I start to teach the concept of angle. So what I'll do is I'm going to circle, put my head in snap. Then round it comes back and recovers head position. Takes that position back. Okay, so he goes to my neck, he takes his positions, then I go to the position, I bring my head back up. The other side line. The other side. What we're trying to do is not teach them how to wrestle with their hands. Instead of always their hands. Learn how to fight with their hands. So we do head-to-head drill, then head-to-neck, and then head-to-neck, recover your head position. And they now start to learn how to use them. Then what I want to have them do is penetrate without using their arms. Again, a lot of guys can shoot. If you use their hands, they don't really have to penetrate. So we take their arms away. And also what I do is I just do fundamental high crotch and single leg, step outside. And I start to try to eliminate them from doing that. I want them to make one big step. I want them to penetrate. And I think about jumping, or I make them think about spearing. So striking, I like the word striking. They really relate to that, striking. So we're head-to-head, strike. And I want them to feel striking. Big step. Because for so long they've shot using their arms, they don't want to penetrate, so I take their arms away so they truly have to. Okay, same thing for my arms. so they start to get that feel. After we do single and double, then obviously one of the major things in high school and in college wrestling is shooting and stopping. So we want them to run through their shots, run down the corners, and the drill we use again. Arms are cheaters, so that's when we take their arms away from them. This time it's their hands behind the back, we have the hands down the side. Hands down the side. Also we'll do the same drill of this high single leg twist. Okay, single leg, and what I have to do is shuffle, 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 throw. And you should do all these drills without going to the knee first, because they have to maximize the penetration. After a while, they'll want to get their knees. This is where I first teach a thing called passive tough. Generally, at the beginning of the season, of course, we're blessed we have good kids that come in the program that have a lot of experience. So we're going to try to teach them the concept of passive tough. Passive tough. And what passive tough is when we passive enough to let them do the move, but tough enough to be able to feed them. Never train them harder. Because I want them to learn how to drill for the guy that's actually doing the hold. So passive tough is we're always going to be passive enough to let you do it, but tough enough to get you. So be passive tough. He's giving me a feel, he's giving me a feel, but he's not giving me a feel. This drill is when they first need to learn that passive tough. Of course, you can find that place in your beginning of the season where you like to teach passive tough. This is where I tend to do it early in the big practice. So Riley knows how to do it. This time we'll have to hit your knee, come on, shuffle, shuffle. So, now what we want them to do is to learn how to run through their corners. And they just, when they use their arms, they're going to have noise. They're really learning to run through their shot. Okay, same thing with high flags, hands to the side, high flags up, head to head, strike. And I'll even show them this to give them an idea of what it looks like. I'll say, now use your arms. They see how tight it is when they use their shoulder. Same thing on single. When I have my head on, grab that single so tight. They learn how to get their hips in. Then they obviously start to learn how to shuffle. So we use a lot of run-through drills. Because all too often, kids like to shoot and stop. They haven't learned to use their body to run through a shot. So we use these drills to get them to start running through their shots. Any questions? Maybe just create one for me? Make one up? Those are good drills. They were not really, when we go through these drills for about a week, we try to hustle through them. All their stance, their level change, their penetration really starts to get practice from what they've done. Just really makes them more accurate. Just making their technique more accurate. I'm a big believer just in our philosophy of our program is that, not all our kids are going to, I prefer that they not all wrestle exactly the same way. You don't want every guy that I want to, everybody's a brawler, a back-up guy. What I like to do is for our guys to really do whatever technique they like. Raleigh comes with counter offense, another one of our kids comes with a single leg, another one comes with high crotch. What we try to do with these drills is reinforce what they already do and make it better. And I think that's what these drills do.